You pressed your hand against my sleeve, and suddenly I couldn't breathe. It wasn't loud, it wasn't grand, just electricity in your hand. We sat outside on the steps, talking till the sun had slept. Your laugh was soft, your eyes were bright. I didn't plan to give my heart, but somehow you knew where to start. With every word you pulled me in, like love was waiting to begin. Just a little bit of forever, in the way you looked at me. Just a little bit of heaven in your quiet honesty. We didn't know where life would go, who we'd turn out to be, but in your arms that night, forever felt like destiny. You wrote my name across your page, said I was your favorite stage of every story you could tell. That's when my defenses fell. The world outside was moving fast, but we were trying to make it last, holding on to simple things. Every time you said stay close, my heart believed it most. In that innocent embrace, I found my safest place. Just a little bit of forever, just a little looked at me in your quiet honesty. We didn't know where life would go, or who we'd turn out to be, but in your arms that night, forever felt like destiny. Maybe first love doesn't stay, maybe time takes it away, but it teaches hearts to feel something beautiful and real. Just a little bit of forever, still living in my soul. Just a little bit of heaven that made my broken whole. And even if we say goodbye, you're part of who I'll be, because my first love story will always live in me. A little bit of forever is all first love needs. You met me at the corner cafe, nervous smile, didn't know what to say. 2 cups of coffee growing cold, 2 young hearts learning to be bold. You asked about my favorite song and said you'd loved it all along. I didn't know that simple line would make your heart align with mine. It wasn't perfect, it wasn't loud, but somehow it made me proud to stand beside you in the light, like everything felt right. Before we knew the word goodbye, we only knew how to try to hold on tight and not let go of something we were scared to show. First love doesn't ask for more, it just knocks softly at your door, and suddenly your world feels new. The first time love chooses you, walking home beneath the streetlights, sharing dreams on silent nights. You said forever sounded nice, and I believed you twice. Every text, every call meant the world, meant it all. We were writing chapter 1 before we knew how stories end. It felt like destiny, In that small and simple space, I found my safest place. Maybe we were just beginning. Maybe life was slowly spinning, but in those early golden days, but in those early good gentle days, before we knew the word goodbye, we only knew how to fly on fragile wings of teenage dreams and sweet what if it seems. First love writes itself in gold, a story softly told. And even if the pages turn, that first flame will always burn. First love, it's beautiful because it's the first, dear Niwar. You walked in like a summer breeze, shaking all my quiet dreams. I tried so hard to play it cool, but my heart broke every rule. Your eyes met mine across the room, and suddenly my world felt new. A simple smile, a nervous laugh, and love began its gentle path. I didn't know what love could be until you stood so close to me, until you stood so close to me. Every second felt so right, like stars were falling into night. Butterflies at midnight, dancing in my chest. Every time you hold me, my heart forgets to rest. First love feels like fireflies glowing in the dark. You lit up my whole sky with just one tiny spark. Walking slowly side by side with nowhere else to hide. Our fingers brushed so accidentally, but it meant so much to me. You said my name so tenderly, like it was your favorite melody. And every word you whispered near was louder than my fear, was louder than my fear. I never knew my fragile heart could be so brave from the start. All because you looked my way and made the gray turn into May. Butterflies at midnight, dancing in my chest. Every time you hold me, my heart forgets to rest. First love feels like fireflies glowing in the dark. You lit up my whole sky with just one tiny spark. If tomorrow fades away, I'll still remember yesterday. The way your hand fit into mine, like we were written by design. Butterflies at midnight, every little heartbeat sang our melody. First love never disappears, it lives inside the heart. And even if we drift apart, you'll always be my star. My first love, my midnight light. Paper stars. We were sitting on your bedroom floor, drawing dreams on paper stars. You said, one day we'll see the world, but right now, this is ours. Your laughter filled the quiet air, like music I'd been waiting for. Every little thing you did made me fall a little more. When your fingers touched my hand, I could barely stand. It felt like something new, something only we two knew. We were just two paper stars, shining in the dark, writing love across our hearts, leaving little sparks. First love feels like glances in the hall, trying not to smile. But every time you looked at me, my heart ran a mile. We didn't need expensive things, just a walk beneath the lights. You and me, side by side, talking through the nights. Every secret that we shared made me less afraid. In your arms I found a place where all my doubts would fade. We were just two paper stars shining in the dark, writing love across our hearts, leaving little sparks. First love feels like summer rain, soft against my skin. Every time I hear your name, I'm right back there again. Maybe we were just too young to understand love fully, but what we felt was real enough to hold me gently. We were just two paper stars, still glowing in my mind. First love leaves a little light that time can't leave behind. If I could relive one moment before we grew apart, I'd choose the night you kissed me and stole my quiet heart. Paper stars never really burn out, they just shine in memory. You were leaning by the window, golden light around your face. I didn't know what love was till I felt my heartbeat race. You said hey so softly, like it meant a little more. And suddenly the quiet was louder than before. Every second felt brand new, like the sky had changed its hue. I never thought I'd fall so fast into a love that felt like glass. There was sunlight in your smile, stay with me for miles and miles. Every laugh, every glance felt like love's first chance. You were my beginning, my shy and trembling heart, and in the glow of your hello, that's where we would start. We walked home beneath the clouds, talking dreams out loud. Your shoulder brushed against my arm, and I felt safe and calm. You told me things you'd never said, fears you kept inside your head. And in that simple honesty, you meant the world to me. When you held my hand that night, everything felt right, like the world had faded small, and we were standing tall. There was sunlight in your smile, stay with me for miles and miles. Every touch, every spark lit a fire in the dark. You were my beginning, the place my heart would stay. And even now I close my eyes and see you in that day. Maybe we were just learning, maybe love was just turning into something soft and true the moment I met you. There was sunlight in your smile, bright enough to change my life. First love doesn't need forever to feel like paradise. You were my beginning, the one who showed me how to believe in something beautiful the way I do now. First love shines quietly, but it shines forever. The mulch is heavy with November. The sky is a slab of wet slate. Above the iron gates of the yard, I can taste the idone in the rain. Your wool coat smells of damp cedar and old books left in the storm. I watched ice retract from your knuckles as you reach for the rust at our heat. And the worms wait for the shift in the pressure of our locked hands. This is where the valve gave way. The purple muscle split to green. Not a garden, but a rupture. A rupture in the arms. Our lungs filled with wet pollen. We are blossoming in the dark soil. Your hands are stained with black peat, mapping the blue veins on my throat. We didn't speak of future harvest, only the ache of the first shoot, tearing through the winter skin to find the light we haven't seen. Is it love or a slow strangling? Vines winding round the spinal column. Drink the salt from my palms. Drink it until the frost breaks. Drink until the frost breaks. We are becoming the forest floor. Bark is falling on our side. The bark is forming on our shins. The petals are heavy like lead now. Stay under the bruised violet sky. The Iden is bitter on my tongue. Don't move while the roots take hold. The rain is washing the blood away under the sill. It was raining on that Friday night, neon lights and blurry skies. You looked at me so differently, like you could see behind my eyes. I tried to hide the way I felt, but my hands began to shake. One little touch, one little was all I could take. And when you moved a little closer, everything around grew, disappeared, and only you were here. The first time you said my name, it didn't sound the same. It felt like music in the rain, like sunshine through the pain. The first time you held me tight, I knew I'd be alright. My first love story came to life that night. We talked about our silly dreams and who we wanted to become. You said you liked the way I laugh, and suddenly my fears were gone. Your hoodie felt like safety wrapped around my fragile heart. But I knew this was a start. The way you brushed my hair away made my whole world sway. In that simple moment's glow, I felt something grow. The first time you said my name, it didn't sound the same. It felt like music in the rain, like sunshine through the pain. The first time you held me tight, I knew I'd be alright. My first love story came to life that night. Maybe we were just teenagers, maybe we with you forever. We couldn't even look too long without breaking into smiles. Every hallway felt so small when you were there a while. Friends would tease and call our names, but we just laughed it off. Trying hands would brush so soft. It was simple, it was sweet. The way our eyes would meet, no big promises to keep, just feelings running deep. Oh, the way we used to blush when our fingers used to touch. Every little good night, every little midnight felt like flying out a quiet flame, soft and warm and wild. And every time I think of us, I'm still that blushing child. We text until the morning, even when we had to sleep, saving screenshots of our talks like secrets we would keep. Your hoodie still reminds me of 1,000 tiny sparks, of late walks and whispered dreams. We didn't need a perfect plan, just you and me, hand in hand, learning how to understand what love was meant to stand. Oh, the way we used to blush when our fingers used to touch. Every single miss you felt like something true. First love is a fragile thing, but stronger than we knew. And even if we grew apart, I'll always smile at you. Maybe we're too young to know what we had begun, but every heartbeat back then felt like forever when. Oh, the way we used to blush, hearts beating in a rush. Every little memory still means so much. First love never really dies, it lives inside the past. A soft and glowing photograph that always seems to last. We were young and it was beautiful.
Your hands find me in the dark. Every motion sparks a mark. No need for words, no need to say. No need, move slow, it finds its way. Love moves slow, it finds its way. Every glance pulls me closer still. Time bends around our will. Touch the midnight, feel me near. Every heartbeat crystal clear. No past, no future, no divide. Just you and me tonight. Your lips whisper secrets untold. Every warmth, every fold. The world outside disappears. every shadow disappears. If forever had a shape or sound, it'd be this moment we found. Touch the midnight, hold me tight. Every spark ignites the night. No rush, no fear, no disguise. Just our love in midnight skies. Touch the midnight, stay.